I've seen this happen too many times. I don't want you lying awake at night and wondering where your next ad or call or client is going to come from. Imagine being able to run ads to people who are literally telling you, I'm interested in this specific type of product or service. I've ran $60 million in ads, and I've literally encountered every single problem possible with ads. So I know the struggle of trying to scale your business, but failing because of rising ad costs, inconsistent performance, and constant account bans. It's becoming harder than ever to scale a business using ads. And if you're someone who has tried over and over again to scale your ads using Facebook, but you can't seem to make it happen, then watch this video until the very end, and I promise you won't be confused anymore on how to do it. So look, let's start with the problem, okay? You might be seeing decent returns on your Facebook ads, but when you try to scale, everything starts to fall apart. It's probably because of one of these three things. Okay, the first, ad fatigue. The Facebook platform is so saturated that audiences quickly get tired of seeing the same ads. This forces you to constantly refresh your creative, which can be a nightmare for your business trying to scale consistently. Because think about it, right? If you have a favorite TV show, okay, and you watch that TV show over and over and over and over and over again, you see it so many times, what happens? It becomes less appealing. You are not as enticed to watch it anymore. Why? Because you know every single line of every single episode, and you don't have to worry about what's going to happen next. You've seen it before. You know how it ends. That's exactly what happens on Facebook if you keep running the same ads over and over and over again. And Facebook, you need to keep refreshing your creatives, which is why it's a lot harder to scale, especially as you don't just spend $1,000, but even $5,000, $10,000 a day and beyond. Number two, ad account bans and policy restrictions. We've all been there, okay? Everything's running great, smooth, cost per leads are great, cost per book calls are great, you're getting clients, you're happy, everything's spending, but then the next, all of a sudden, for whatever reason, boom, you get hit with the Facebook ads ban hammer. And Mark Zuckerberg decides to leg kick you, your calf, and it just goes dead. You're limping. You can't even run anymore. You don't get any leads, you don't get any calls, and you're wondering where your next clients are going to come from. I've seen this happen too many times. In fact, all of our clients that worked with us in the very beginning, when we first started running YouTube ads, paid us to help them because their ad account was banned. And Facebook's ad policies are only getting stricter, okay? So you have to be aware of this and know not just how to play with Facebook ads policies compliantly, but also what your next move is if you can't get around them, and most importantly, if you are ever banned. You got to be careful of this, okay? I don't want you lying awake at night and wondering where your next ad or call or client is going to come from because you have all your eggs in the Facebook basket. Number three, limited targeting flexibility. All right, with iOS privacy changes that have happened, targeting on Facebook has become a lot more difficult. In fact, you'll see people just running broad targeting because you no longer have the precision needed to reach high quality prospects, which impacts basically how you can scale. Because right now, what I've seen is your creative does the targeting for you. And like I said in point one, your creative fatigues a lot faster, which means you have to be consistently testing new ads week over week, month over month, a lot faster than you probably are right now, especially if you want to continue scaling profitably. And the reason why is because Facebook's making it a lot easier for anybody and everybody who might be able to sell anything online to run ads on their platform, which means they're making the targeting a lot broader. And they're letting your creative do what it does best, which is speak to the ideal clients and customers that you want. So it's good and it's bad. Okay, it's bad because at the end of the day, you're going to need your creative to do a lot of the targeting for you. And it's bad because you're going to need to let the audiences do their thing and let Facebook algorithm basically try to find your next clients and customers for you, which again, could be easy, could be not as good as precision-based targeting, but this is the day and age that we're in, and this is how Facebook works now. Now look, if you're serious about scaling your business past $1 million a month, YouTube ads are a no-brainer, all right? And here's why. YouTube is larger, less saturated, and it has way broader audiences because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, only to Google, with over 2 billion active users, and that's a massive underused audience compared to Facebook. The ad platform is far less saturated, by the way, meaning your messaging is less likely to get lost in the noise because not many people can create videos just like I'm doing right now to target their most ideal clients and get those people to actually click and convert from YouTube, which means it's a blue ocean opportunity even right now, this very day. And look, YouTube gives you more time to tell your story, all right? Instead of being confined to 15, 30-second, or even 60-second Facebook ads, you can create longer, more engaging video ads that build trust with your audience before they even click. On YouTube, people are also more engaged in what they're watching in the first place, which means they have a higher intent and a more higher likelihood of actually clicking on your ads and going through your funnels. Because on YouTube, guess what? People go there to do what? To learn or to be entertained. They're actually searching for solutions to their problems. You don't go to Facebook to type in how to change a tire when your car breaks down. You go to YouTube and you watch a video of someone doing it with the exact same car as you. You can't do that on Facebook. So the intent on YouTube is a lot higher. And when you're offering high-ticket courses, coaching, masterminds, info products, or agency services, you're teaching them something. And you take them from a video ad, okay, to another video where you explain how to do something. Therefore, the higher likelihood they have, the easier it'll be to get them to convert. That's why I like YouTube as a supplement to Facebook to complement it as well. It's also better targeting, okay? Because unlike Facebook, YouTube ads allows you to leverage Google's rich user data, including search history and behavior across Google properties. This makes it incredibly powerful, all right? Imagine being able to run ads to people who are literally telling you, I'm interested in this specific type of product or service. You can do that. And you can do that on YouTube. You can literally target keywords that your ideal client or customer is searching for on Google or on YouTube, the exact questions they're typing in, and show your ads to them the next time they watch any YouTube video. Think about what I just said right there, okay? You can literally target specific keywords that your ideal clients and customers are searching for on Google and YouTube and place your ads in front of them the next time they watch any YouTube video. Let me ask you a very simple question. Which one of those do you think is going to work better? Broad targeting that might be getting in front of your ideal audiences, or people that are physically searching for problems and solutions right now on Google and YouTube who are definitely interested because they're actually searching for them on Google and YouTube? Obviously the second one, right? Doesn't mean the other one doesn't work. It just means that YouTube's is a lot more precision-based, which makes it really, really effective. So look, I'm not saying that you have to stop running Facebook ads, but I am suggesting that you should add YouTube ads to your advertising portfolio. Because again, it's a great way to diversify and scale in tandem with Facebook that you're already running ads on. And I can tell you firsthand, some of the best performing ads on YouTube were variations of ads that worked well on Facebook. But the difference was that on YouTube, they lived a lot longer, fatigued way slower, and converted way faster. Some of our ads have lasted for our clients over 2 years, 6 months, and 27 days. Profitably, at scale, spending $10, $20, even $30,000 a day. You can't get that kind of scale on Facebook, and you can't get that type of longevity either, because guess what? When you run an ad on YouTube, and it's very specific to that type of market, there's only going to be more and more videos being uploaded to YouTube because of this SEO and search function features that allows you to get your ads in front of new audiences that compound on itself day in, week in, month over month, year over year, from people that are now new and interested in that specific offer and that service. And that's very, very powerful. Step one, okay, you want to repurpose your best performing Facebook creative, okay? And the way to do this is take the ads that have worked well on Facebook and simply repurpose them for YouTube. Film them on an iPhone. If you just ran an image ad on Facebook, it's working, film it horizontally on your iPhone. The key here is just to adjust the messaging for a longer format and tailor it to YouTube's platform, which is why an iPhone works really well. All right, step two, you want to test multiple hooks and variations of that messaging, because we found that our agency, after spending $60 million in the last 4 years on YouTube alone, you want to have at least 5 hooks for that one winning ad, that one winning angle, okay? So say it in a different way 5 different times. Then you have 5 ads you can test on YouTube that have already worked on Facebook, and that's how you can copy and paste what's working on Facebook onto YouTube very easily. Step 3, you want to retarget people on YouTube. So obviously, if you're already running ads on Facebook, you can just simply retarget your Facebook ad traffic onto YouTube that you've already built up on Meta and create campaigns to retarget those same people if they didn't buy. All right, this can be the perfect low-hanging fruit for you to start immediately and get quick wins and quick conversions to be able to find more ideal customers as you begin to broaden out and scale. Now look, here's a real case study and example of exactly how this works. All right, so for example, one of our clients, Rudy Maurer. Rudy, one of the best Facebook ads buyers that I've ever met. He spent hundreds of millions of dollars on Facebook ads. But the problem was he wasn't able to get YouTube ads to work to cold traffic. And after spending about 30 minutes with him on a one-on-one call, I was able to pinpoint his exact problem. The reason he wasn't able to get YouTube ads to work like it was on Facebook was because he was taking those same practices on Facebook and trying to get them to work on YouTube. For example, he was taking the same, square ads that were working on Facebook, the video ones that were for Facebook's platform, and he didn't convert them and refilm them and adjust them in the editing process to reshape them for YouTube, which means the user experience wasn't as good. So the creative wasn't adjusted for the platform. That was mistake number one. Number two was he wasn't using the right targeting. He was using the broad targeting like it was on Facebook. But with YouTube, like I said, especially in the beginning when you want to test it and get it off the ground a lot quicker to get wins faster, you want to use intent-based, all right? Go after that low-hanging fruit. He was using interest-based targeting on YouTube. This was causing his CPAs to be about $393, when at that time, he was selling a $67 program. So it's costing him almost $400 to get a $67 buyer. That's not good, okay? In fact, that's terrible, actually. And all I did that turned his campaigns around in just 2 weeks was I switched him to intent-based targeting. People actually searching for, solutions to their problems using specific keywords they were typing on Google and YouTube. And within 2 weeks, we dropped his CPAs from $393 to $93 and a couple cents, right? Which again, if you think about it, selling a low-ticket offer where your goal is to basically break even, maybe make some profit, but ultimately acquire customers, that's a huge difference, okay? And that just took one simple tweak. And most importantly, that turned his entire campaign around, and he was able to make a lot more money on the back end because his margin was a lot higher now that he was getting customers for a lot cheaper on YouTube. And again, that's the problem that most people make when they try to go from Facebook to YouTube. So please do not make those same mistakes. So look, if you're watching this and you're like, dude, I'm tired of dealing with the unpredictability of Facebook ads, I want to diversify, and I'm ready to take my business to that next level and scale, you got to consider YouTube ads. You got to do it immediately, okay? It's the most powerful platform that can help you get the results you've been looking for. And I've seen it time and time again with my clients and even my own business right now. I run Facebook and I run YouTube. I can tell you having both is a lot better than just having one. So look, if you want me to dive deeper into setting up your first YouTube ad campaign, or you need help scaling your existing ads, then hit the subscribe button, all right? And drop a comment down below. And there's actually a link in the description where you can get a completely free audit from me and my team to look at your offers, your funnels, your sales process, and your ads if you're already running any. And we'll create a custom game plan to help you start and scale using YouTube ads immediately. If that sounds interesting, click the link in the description. There's going to be a video that pops up right here showing you some of my biggest breakdowns and best campaigns for clients that have helped them scale to multiple millions of dollars per month using YouTube ads. You'll see exactly how we create your ads and what they look like and how we can help you. Click this video right here. This breaks down an exact case study of how we helped our client Jeremy Miner not just scale to 8 figures, but multiple 8 figures using YouTube ads. I'll see you there.